Welcome to Night Dental Lab. We will be learning something new today. First, carefully examine the contents of the pan and ensure that all required components are present. Next, check and verify the enclosures as per the RX. Ensure that all necessary documents and items are included. Now, verify accuracy by checking the product type, tooth number, and shade. This step is crucial to ensure precision in the final restoration. Then check the reference number on the printed model and ensure it matches the RX. Verify the condition of the components to ensure they are suitable for production. Any defects or inconsistencies should be addressed at this stage. Review the work ticket and RX to confirm that all client instructions have been followed up to this point. Check and verify that additional instructions prescription notes have been followed. Now, confirm the bite sent by the clinician using hand articulation or 3D printed articulators. Ensure that the cusps integrate properly and check the occlusion on the other side. Use a shim stock articulating paper to check the bite. If the bite is correct, the articulating paper should not pass through the teeth. If the bite is not proper, then reorganize the bite by adjusting the stoppers. If the prosthesis does not meet all the specifications above, return it to the department head QC for review. One should inspect all the details of the restoration before sending it to stain and glaze. The crown should seat properly, leaving no space between the finish line and the adjacent tooth. The crown should not wobble when force is applied to the occlusal surface. If it does, further adjustments may be needed. If the crown is rocking and not seating properly, examine the internal surface of the crown for zirconium milling residue, which may be preventing a proper fit. If present, carefully remove by sandblasting with alumina oxide. Afterwards, start by trial fitting the crown to its die, ensuring it seats correctly. Mark the die margin with a red or blue pencil to highlight the boundaries for an accurate fit. Carefully examine the adaptation, fit, and any discrepancies between the crown and die using magnification. To identify interferences, apply articulating paper or check for contact points. For removing interferences, use a round-centered diamond burr at 10,000 RPM. Repeat as necessary to achieve the proper fit and adaptation. If the fit issue remains unresolved, transfer the case to the team leader for further evaluation. Next step is to check for the marginal accuracy. Ensure that the margin fits precisely along the die's prepared outline, with no visible gaps or overextensions. Use a dental explorer or finger to gently feel for any irregularities and check for a smooth transition between the crown and the die's margin. Examine the margin on both the die and cast to ensure a precise fit before proceeding. If the margin is not smooth, use the blue wheel to make the cervical margin uniform and well adapted. Adjust the excess crown margins until they merge seamlessly with the die margins using a micromotor and a green tapered stone at 20,000 RPM. If the margin is open or incomplete, you may notice a visible gap under the microscope. In such cases, the crown must be remade to ensure a perfect fit. For any margin discrepancy, transfer the case to the team leader and document the issue on the work ticket. Read the RX or work ticket carefully to understand contact preferences. Remember, interproximal contacts are areas, not points. Always place contacts in the middle third of the axial walls and extend them from the middle to the buccal thirds. Then shape and reduce contact areas using a micromotor with a cylindrical stone burr for broad, convex contacts. If required in the RX, incorporate an internal retentive groove using a sintered diamond inverted cone burr. In case of open or light contacts, escalate the case to the team leader and document the issue. Check for buccal and lingual contours. They should be within the confines of adjacent teeth when viewed from the frontal and occlusal aspects. If the crown is bulkier from the proximal aspect, refine the crown to match neighboring teeth in shape, surface anatomy, position, and size. Now, adjust incisal and gingival embrasures using a micromotor with a carborundum disc at 10,000 RPM. Check occlusion from both buccal and lingual perspectives. Read the RX work ticket for occlusion preferences. Use articulating paper to ensure the right occlusion setting. Incentric. Place the articulating paper between the crown and the opposing tooth, pull and check for cusp foci point contact with minimal resistance. Mark interferences with 100 micron articulating paper and adjust using a green stone at 20,000 RPM. If needed, redefine primary and secondary grooves to enhance anatomy. If needed, then mark the areas of the opposing teeth which are needed to be reduced to get the perfect occlusion. Add surface texture using a micromotor with a round sintered berth. Be careful not to disturb proximal contacts or margins. Cross-check the model number with the work ticket to ensure all details match. Once everything is verified, carefully replace all components back into the pan. Finally, transfer the case for sandblasting and steaming before final delivery. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the finishing of crown.